Do you ever find yourself praying for mechanical success? Well, that's what I'm doing this morning. I put a water pump on the Dodge yesterday, and the gasket that did not come off with the water pump looked pretty good. And I thought, I'm just gonna leave that gasket in there and put some little Permatex on one side of this and poke it back in. Well, I did that, and then when I went to poke it back in, it didn't go well. There's a hose that's up in there, and you have to slide on a 318, you have to slide the pump up over the hose, under the inside the hose, before you can start putting the bolts in. Well, while I was in the process of doing that, which gave me a broken rib and a hernia, not really, the Permatex must have hardened up, because when I came out this morning and put water in it, it just poured out. So I took it off, I scraped all that off, and I probably made a mistake because I started trying to scrape off the old gasket that was on the Dodge motor. Well, that didn't go well, because that thing's kind of up in the motor. You can't even see up in there, and I'm trying to do it by feel, and it ain't coming off. So I finally said, heck, fire, this is never going to work. And I got me some of that good old Permatex instant gasket, and I read the instructions, and I coated all of the surfaces on the pump, and took some air compressor and blew out what I had been scraping off. I stuck it on there, and I finger tighted the bolts just like they said. And now I'm gonna walk away, just like they say in the instructions, for an hour. Probably go make some breakfast, have another cup of coffee. I need to go to a couple of places in town and do some things, and I got somebody coming to pick up some parts, and then come back and torque it all down and see if she leaks. I'm praying, dear Lord, please let this work, because I am not, you know, I gotta leave here day after tomorrow morning with that truck loaded with stuff, and hooked to that trailer which is loaded with stuff. Plus, Rusty Acres is frantically down in Florida building a trailer, hoping to bring it up here and haul them other Crossleys, and we're all gonna take off Wednesday morning, because we need to get to One Lonely Farmer's place before he has to go off and do other things. And plus, I got to get to Georgia to catch a ride back. So I'm saying, Lord, Lord, I've asked a lot of favors from you before, and you've always been good to me, and I know I did bad work, and I'm sorry, and I repent of my bad work, but could you just make it work? We call that the mechanic's prayer. I'm praying the mechanic's prayer this morning. So I'm gonna walk away now, and if y'all are, any of y'all know Rusty or One Lonely Farmer, wave at him and say hey for me. Tell him I'm doing the best I can. I hope we can make it on time. If not, God had something else in mind for us. That's all I can say. Okay, love y'all. I'm gonna end this video now. Thanks for hanging out with me, because you guys make it work. Goodbye. Okay, how do I end the video? I gotta hit this up here. I'm gonna hit it again. End.